In this video, I want to go over Flying Research's weekly newsletter for Merch by Amazon. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on Merch by Amazon and other print-on-demand platforms. If you like this kind of content, you get any value out of this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and like the video. Now, before we go over Flying Research's weekly newsletter, just want to do a quick sales update for Merch by Amazon and Etsy. So today is Friday, January 10th, 6:12 a.m. No sales so far, but yesterday I did 34 sales and $34 in royalties. I actually had 0 returns, so that was actually kind of nice because I've been getting a lot of returns on these other days. That is going to put me at 301 sales for the month and $295 in royalties. And I figured I'd start showing you my Etsy sales as well. So yesterday, January 9th, did 4 sales, $37 in royalties. I did 3 digital downloads and 1 t-shirt. On my Etsy shop, it's like a hybrid shop, so I do both print on demand, like t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, but then I also sell a lot of digital downloads, which I like almost even more because then I don't have to spend time fulfilling the orders, dealing with any like customer returns and complaints. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, where I post my daily sales for both Merch by Amazon and Etsy, the link is in the description. I also post like gym pics, entrepreneur pics, family pics, just like my life down here in Mexico. I'm born and raised in Mill Valley, California, but I've been living in beautiful Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for the past 19 years. And then before we get into the content, just one more thing. I just want to share with you merch Rex, because my problem was solved. If you guys remember from yesterday's video, I was talking about how I wasn't able to download my designs with Productor anymore. And so on a Facebook group, actually, someone recommended me this extension right here called Merch Rex. I had never heard about it before. I don't have like an affiliate link or anything like that, but it actually seems to be, at least so far, a lot smoother or better than Productor, and I can actually download my designs, which is really nice. So right here, here are some like designs from 2020, just some of my old designs that didn't sell. Like right here, if you just click on this button right here, click on download PNG, it will go ahead and download. So if you're having problems with Productor, check out Merch Rex, could be a good option. Okay, so now that we got all that stuff out the way, let's go ahead and get into the content of the video, which is going over Flying Research's weekly newsletter. So if you are signed up to Flying Research, you get an email every Friday putting out this weekly newsletter. And it's nice because it just kind of goes over what's going on with the Merch by Amazon, any news, any trending niches, any niches that are getting deleted that we need to avoid. And it also gives us an evergreen niche at the end, which I always really like. So this is the 65th one, and it's the first one of the year. And so basically they start off with talking about just some news. And basically what they're talking about here, well, I'll just go ahead and read it. As we write this, Amazon has finally taken action after a few months of inactivity. They've doubled the upload limit back to its previous level. So this wasn't really affecting me that much because, I don't know, I have a lot of kind of, what's it called? Let me go back to it. I have a lot of, I guess, slots where I can upload a lot today. You know, I'm not going to do 1,000 designs in a day, so that's never really affected me too much. I know maybe for some people it does, but if we go back here, looking back on the 2024 merch year, a lot has happened. Amazon Merch has communicated with us more than ever. There was even a survey where we could share our feedback, which I did participate in. That said, the tier up situation remains frustrating. Yes, this is very frustrating. I am waiting for a tier up, and I'm sure you are as well. You can see right here, I'm sitting at 92% of my slots filled. I remember last year there was 2 tier ups, and they were both in the first half of the year. There hasn't been a tier up, I think, for like 6 months. So I don't know what Amazon is doing. But now that we're in the first half of the year again, maybe they will do it. So hoping that happens sooner rather than later. Let's see here. Where were we? However, even now you can expect products, update listings, or remove designs that likely won't sell. In this news report, we'll also focus on Etsy, Shopify, and e-commerce in 2025, bringing even more value. So that's kind of nice to see that they're kind of expanding to other print-on-demand or income streams to give us some value there. So that's kind of like the news that they have for us. And then next, they're going to share with us some kind of like trending niches. And I kind of want to make this a little bit smaller. Maybe if we go to, where was it? Right here. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking at. So right here, they have these trendy niches that they always like to recommend. And this one is a pretty interesting one. So the way they are describing it is just with one word, which is Japanese. So it's not always easy to describe a trend or to sum it up with a single word. We use Japanese in our search. But to be honest, I think if you use Japanese cat ramen, you'll get better results. So basically, they're taking these kind of like anime vintage, kind of like Godzilla-ish type of designs, and making these kind of poster, kind of wall art designs right here. Now, obviously, you don't want to do anything with Godzilla. That's going to get you in trouble. When I went and took a little deeper dive into this niche right here using Productor. So if we just come here, I'm sorry, not Productor, Merch Dominator. If we just go like Japanese cat ramen, basically I just want to see what the competition is. To be honest, it seemed actually a little too competitive for my taste, but maybe this is something that you could get into. But I did see that the BSRs were smoking. So right here we're going to see like 5,000. So for me that's just way too competitive, but maybe this is something you get into. But check out these BSRs. 27, 26, 60. So these designs are really good, making some really good sales. So if you're interested, take a look at that one. But if we go back here to the newsletter, they're also sharing us with this archive. So with Flying Research, what you can do is you can come here, and if I get my ugly face out the way here, so you can click on this button, archive. Actually, I have it open right here. Excuse me. So what you can do is you can see what designs were selling like 1 year ago. So right here, the date is January 10th, 2024. So this is 1 year ago, and we can see what designs are selling. This can be of value to us if you like don't know what to design for or don't know what to sell. You can see what was selling a year ago to get some ideas. So here we can see that Valentine's Day was selling, 100 Days of School, and also Mardi Gras as well. So maybe take a look at that if you're interested. So let's go back here and see. So here they're recommending St. Patrick's Day. So me personally, I've never really had too much luck with this niche. Maybe you guys have done better. You really have to it's super competitive in my opinion. So you're gonna have to niche down, cross niche, triple cross niche, run a whole bunch of ads, but maybe you'll have better luck than me. And then the last thing that they talk about in the newsletter is always a evergreen niche. And this is probably my favorite part. So right here, the evergreen niche that they're recommending is the chicken game. So if you don't know what chicken, it's the game of chicken. It's basically where you're there's several ways you can do it, but usually it's like when two cars will basically, drive into each other, and the first one that pulls out the way is the one that's chicken, or at least that's the way that I remember it. But basically here you can see what one of the designs look like. So chicken game, don't look at the chicken, you just looked at the chicken, so game over. So that's kind of the idea. The chicken game is traditionally a scenario where two participants test their bravery or stubbornness by refusing to back down, with the loser being the one who yields first, kind of like what I just said. Here we can see the search volume. We can see that it's been trending up over the past 5 years. Here's some keyword performers. And then the most important part, at least in my opinion, is the competition. So 673, and we can actually fact check this on Productor. Sorry, I keep saying Productor, Merch Dominator. So let's go with chicken game. So I think they said 673. Let's see what Merch Dominator says. This is why I like having both Flying Research and Merch Dominator. And Productor tells us right here 702. Okay, so it looks like that matches up with the newsletter. And here are a couple facts. Trend is only in one direction, so the trend is going upward. Because of the keyword chicken, Amazon shows more results than the real number for chicken game, so it's actually lower in competition. And then here we can see what some of the best sellers look like. Now the majority of them are basically designs like this, where you have the title like chicken game saying don't look at the chicken, and then you look at the chicken, game over. So you might have to get kind of creative to kind of come up with some other ways. I did make actually a design for this on my Creative Fabrica shop. So if we come over here, go to Creative Fabrica. So I made one that looks like this. If you're interested, I have a link in the description to my Creative Fabrica shop. I even started also uploading my prompts to Creative Fabrica as well. See how that goes. But if we go back here to the newsletter, take a look at some of the best sellers, some of the keywords, and then a really cool thing that they do is they actually give us a bullet points. So they give us a brand name, a title, bullet 1 and bullet 2. Now I would recommend, obviously I would recommend checking for trademark for everything just to keep your account safe. And then they give us a kind of grade, so 8 for the niche, 9 for potential, 7 for organic. I think this could be a good niche, just basically because it's low in competition. Not too many people know about it. Let's see what they did here, chicken game. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then they have this guy that actually has a shop on Etsy, where I believe you can actually, or at least they used to, where you can go free commercial use, upload ready. They used to have a link where you could actually click and it would take to this guy's store on Etsy, but I'm not seeing it. So where is it? Well, maybe you have to check on the other ones. Okay, so that is the newsletter. And then what I also like to do is just show you how I like to use Flying Research. Because if you're interested, I do have an affiliate link for Flying Research in the description. It is going to be this link right here that says Flying Research. I think they're only like $20 a month or something like that, at least for the one that I'm using. But it is by far, my opinion, my favorite research tool, better than Merch Dominator, just because of this feature right here, the seller trends. Now, the way I use it is for both bestseller and seller trends, but this is my favorite right here, seller trends. So I just come in here, and the way that I have it set up is just for United States, t-shirt, newest, and newcomers. And then I just like to come in here and see what is trending, if I could see any duplicates, any repetition. So like right now we're going to see a lot of this like NOLA, strong, New Orleans. You want to stay away from that. That'll get you in trouble. This is a niche that I recommended yesterday, America's Golf. Let's see if we have anything else. Also, we have the Trump inauguration. So that's why we're seeing these ones. More NOLA. This one for Valentine's Day, not too sure what that is about with the goose, but maybe that could be another one. I'm also seeing a lot of these like football ones where you have like Mike Evans, Travis Hunter, like basically famous football players. I would stay away from this kind of stuff. Me personally, I think that's a little dangerous, but this is the way that I like to use Flying Research. And let me just see if I can pull up what the actual prices are. So if we go here, yeah, so right here, I think it needs to be monthly. Okay, so I'm not too sure. That seems way too expensive, $89. So yeah, so it should be, maybe I'm looking at something wrong here. But it should be like 10 or $20 a month. So if you're interested, take a look. Feel a link in the description. And then let's go ahead and see what else I got for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other things that I offer. So right here, if you're looking for prompts for your Merch by Amazon business, I have these prompts on my PayHip store. So the ones that would probably make the most sense for right now would be like St. Patrick's Day. Oh, I got a sale. Let's see what it was. Oh, $1.65. All right, so first sale of the day on the board. So if we go back to here, we're going to see you got St. Patrick's Day, Mardi Gras prompts, Valentine's Day prompts. Those are probably the ones that make the most sense. And then I also have prompts for like niches that will be trending in March. And then I also have prompts for niches that will be trending in February. And if you just click on the actual thumbnail right here, and if you copy and paste this YouTube link, it will take you to one of my YouTube videos where I share with you what the actual designs and prompts look like. Next one is going to be IDEOGRAM. So in my opinion, IDEOGRAM is basically like mandatory, or I would highly recommend that you use or have it, because it just makes designing so easy. And if you sign up using my affiliate link right here, you actually get, if the person you invite with your affiliate link purchases a qualifying subscription, then they will receive a one-time bonus of 100 priority prompts. That's above and beyond. To everybody that has been signing up using my affiliate link, I want to give you a big thank you. I appreciate that, supporting the channel. Next is going to be the affiliate links for research tools like Merch Dominator and Flying Research. We kind of already went over that. Next is going to be the merch course. So I have a Merch by Amazon course for beginners. It's only $25. If you're struggling to get sales on Merch by Amazon, if you're like stuck in tier 10, making less than $100 a month, if you just can't like figure out how to get sales on merch, I would highly recommend you take a look at this course. It's really going to help you out, give you some guidance basically on like niches, which is in my opinion the most important part. That's where it all starts, is with the niche. And it's only $25. I think you'll get some good value out of it. And then I have my Creative Fabrica shop. So if we click on this one, you can get all my designs here for trending niches. and the other one is if you want to just sign up to Creative Fabricate, you get yearly access. It's only $3.99 a month. Pretty Merch is how I get this this like sales and analytics right here. This cool like setup showing all my stats, how much I'm making a day, how many sales. And I got Everbee and Printful, so these are for Etsy. So if you are selling on Etsy, you definitely want to have Everbee for research. It's by far the best research tool. And then Printful is who I use to fulfill my t-shirts, mugs, and stickers. Those are the three main products. Oh, and hoodies as well. All right, so if you want to support the channel, take a look at those affiliate links. That's going to be it for today's video. Comment below. Let me know what you think about the Flying Research newsletter. Let me know what you think about those niches. And I will see you guys on the next one. Adios.